What's up, y'all? If you're new to the channel,
I'm Stacey.
I'm Asia. We back with no reaction video. Today, y'all, we got Skylar. Why I no longer work for DuB, the truth. Okay? I had to make sure I said his name right, even though I know I did. It's an overthinker thing. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Let's get into it.
Oh, man.
The background and everything.
All right, well. The day is finally here, man. The day is finally here. Views is getting low. So, I had to pull this string, you know what I'm saying? But man, all serious, man. I just want to start off by saying I apologize to the viewers for stringing this along, being vague about it for the past few months. The reason I just was doing that was because I just was scared of, what would happen if I were to make this video, or I don't know. I was just scared of what would happen after posting this video, especially in the moment. Happen?
Maybe scared, like, if he don't have fans like maybe anybody else have fans, you know they will cancel somebody in a minute. And people be out in these streets acting crazy towards people when they see you out and stuff. People take it there.
Today's world is just extra.
Right.
Getting death threats in the DM, stuff like that. Yeah, okay, I get it.
And just like what people would say, and then obviously the people in my life, how they would feel, or what would happen, or I don't know, just a lot of things that I was just so worried about. I think now it's gotten to a point where I've just seen too many comments just assuming and questioning and almost disrespecting like me as a person, when in reality nobody making these insane comments don't even know me in real life. And over the past few months, I've felt moments where I'm like, am I even built for this internet thing because of these comments? And it's come as a surprise to me, because me, Skylar Finch, in real life, I try to be the most thoughtful, nice, no ill will intention person to anybody that I'm friends with. And so when I have this energy, geared towards me, it comes as a surprise, because I never want that vice versa between anybody. So it's just weird how there's just been comments and people writing books in my comments of just thinking they know the entire situation. I've said, that line of things a few times here and there over the past few months, but today's the day where you guys get the truth. That's what we're here today to do. Switch.
If people are commenting, I never got a vibe that Skylar
is a problem.
Ever. He
always
seemed
cool, but
cool.
You also don't know who Skylar is off camera.
Right. So it's just like, but I feel like at me being like, the way he described himself is the same way I am. So I feel like you kind of can sense people like that. And that's what I kind of get from him. So I kind of also felt like he could be easily ran over. Yeah. And taken advantage of.
He don't seem like a speak up type.
Right. Exactly. That he always gave that to me. So like, I just wonder, what could people be saying ugly towards him? That's crazy.
People ride for people, man. They don't care what your character like.
That's true.
They just care about the person that they riding for.
Switched up the scenery for you guys. Just thought, might help for the aesthetic of the video or something. But yeah, man. Nice. And I don't want to also make this video and make it geared towards DuB, or make it any sort of negative thing directed towards him. This is more so just informing you guys as the viewers. And through all the positive people that I appreciate the comments, and the people in the negative, I appreciate everything. This is for you guys so that the debating can stop. And let me apologize again, because someone had said in a video a few months back that me not letting you guys know what happened creates a disconnect between you and me, which now at this point I kind of agree with. Because with my views going down, I feel like people have
I don't agree with that.
We're done checking for Skylar. He's not.
I don't agree with that, because you could pull a De'Ara.
That's the crazy thing, because De'Ara don't tell you nothing.
De'Ara don't tell you. De'Ara tell you what she want to tell you.
Got darn ready. Then she might tell you a little snippet.
The ones that feel like, oh, you just have to tell them, they just being nosy.
Exactly.
They just being nosy. Because I ain't never questioned why you stopped working, why he stopped working for DuB. I ain't never really care that much, honestly.
Right.
But the ones who going hard, oh, if you don't tell me what's going on with you and DuB, They nosy, bro.
Right. Because your real fans are going to understand. Like, if they see the change, they might be like, or even if you say, well, I'm not working with him, but you don't go into detail, they understand that. That's the same as DDG fans and Halle fans. The people that are nosy are like, they hid the baby this long and they ain't let us blah blah blah. But they
now
real
they want to
fans,
show the baby. Now they want to show us.
Exactly.
Y'all was just being nosy.
Exactly.
Y'all just felt those people feel entitled.
Right. But your real fans understand.
Pull
why.
a Beyonce on their ass. You ain't have to tell us nothing.
Child, okay.
Not telling us nothing. And so, hopefully that this video now can just have everybody know what happened and that we can move past it and you guys can start supporting me for what I'm doing now and what I'm going to do in the future. And whatever in the past happened, and now we're doing something new. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm sorry about that. But like I said, this is for the viewers. This has nothing geared towards DuB or nothing. Honestly, I just want to say I'm just grateful for what DuB and I even did over the year and few months that we were working. We did a lot of cool things. And a lot of things we did got me out of my comfort zone. A lot of people assume that I just wasn't grateful or something like that. And when I have told him many times. And so, yeah, that's how I just want to start. So I'm just grateful for what we did, man. Regardless of what happened, I'm just grateful. So that's kind of my little epilogue, or what's the thing called in the beginning of the book where it's not epilogue, that's like the end of the book, isn't it? Whatever, man. That's kind of like my prelude to the beginning of this story. I think a lot of people are kind of going to be like, wow, that's what we waited all this time for. It is simple what happened, but like I said, this is the truth. I have heard a couple clips that he has said when he's mentioned the situation. I don't have a comment on what he said. He can say what he wants about it and it doesn't really matter to me. This is coming from me. This is not to start nothing or anything. This is just me informing you guys what happened. So let's get into it.
I know. I'm just...
All right, man. So you guys know we went to Dubai the middle end of October and I had a great time there. It was super fun. I thought the videos we did there, some the best, funniest videos we honestly ever did. I thought the 2 back-to-back hours were super funny. I had a great time. I was grateful that I got to go on that trip. So we got back to LA I think October 22nd. For that next week, DuB and I texted a few times here and there, but towards the end of the week, I texted him a few times and I didn't really hear nothing back. One day, I believe it was Halloween, I texted him again, just kind of checking in on, if we're going to film or not. And he finally texted me back, and it was this long paragraph kind of, critiquing a few things. And by the end of it, he said he wanted to take a break. That was pretty much it. I, came back and thanked him and was grateful for the opportunity and honestly hoped that we could meet in person to talk about it more and kind of move forward on whether that means I was still working for him or if we were just gonna, part ways or whatever. I don't know. I'm kind of the person that wants to do things in person and figure it out that way. So I put it out there and was like, yo, if we can meet, just let me know. And I never heard anything back. And that's the story, man. So in my head, I didn't have a choice on what.
He dumped you. Wrote this long text. And then just. It's kind of fucked up.
I have such an issue.
It's fucked
with
up.
People.
We ain't go bash.
No, it's not bashing.
Okay.
This is my personal opinion about
all right
individuals. I feel like if you've been rocking with me, the least you can do is have a conversation with me in person. And I also feel like if you wrote a long paragraph, how long you been feeling this way? Did you not say what was the breaking point? Right. If you never mentioned any of these things that you have a problem with, how was I going to fix it? So I would feel like, oh, you just was ready to get rid of me. That's how I would feel. You was ready to get rid of me because if you really wanted to keep me as your person, you would have told me stuff earlier.
I don't know if Skylar is an overthinker, but as an overthinker, it would really bother me.
Right.
Because I would literally go back to day one.
Right.
And try to figure out the problem.
What exactly?
And then I'm gonna think, well, dang. So every time I see him, he just looking at me with all these problems going through his head. Yeah, that's a big issue, and that's not good business wise.
Right.
what I was gonna do next. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I was hurt. I was upset in the moment for sure.
As you
but I
should have
think
been.
over time and after the months have passed, I think it's just like gratefulness that has come to all of it because you know, over the year working with him, you know, I learned a lot of things about YouTube and things like that on, you know, thumbnails and title making and video storylines and developing and just like, you know, how to do things. And obviously you guys can see the way DuB and their whole family operates with videos. It kind of, my YouTube channel is kind of framed around, you know, the same ideas or same line of thinking with titles and thumbnails. And so like I learned a lot of things from our time about YouTube and so I'm grateful for that. Yeah, but, you know, in that moment when it happened, everybody saw me just immediately start working for Preston and thought that was the reason, and that I wanted to just do my own thing, and that's why we stopped working together. And like I said, man, that wasn't the case. I felt like I had no choice, and the thing with Preston kind of just fell in my lap at that time, and so I was
No, they
like,
ain't falling
well,
your
I
lap.
don't know if we're
They ain't falling your lap. That was just a part of the plan.
Yeah.
That was just a part of the plan.
You learned what you learned, and you
God
gained
put
what
you with DuB to learn,
Mm-hmm.
and he already had something better set up for you.
Yeah.
But had not DuB did what he did, you would probably still be working for him.
But and I think too, the plus is that he's not making it like he's not bashing DuB, which is good, because that's how you going to continue
That's
to get
when it
your
started
blessings.
getting messy.
That's how you're going to continue to keep getting your blessings, because you realize, yeah, how it ended stinks, but I'm grateful for what I did learn and what I did get.
Yeah.
And, you know, I appreciate being able to have work, you know, that like you have to be a certain type of person to still be able to say, you know, I'm grateful and thankful for that, because other people might be like, you know, on here going off. Exactly.
And then, you know,
make it even worse.
You have to give people grace.
Right.
God gives us grace for us to give people grace.
Right.
taking a break. I don't really know what's happening. I didn't know what to do, and so I was like, all right, well, I'll just go with Preston and do these shows and do things like that, and so it kind of just put me in that position, and a lot of people saw it the other way, and that wasn't the case. I've kind of just lived my life day to day in just hopes of things happening and things work out, and
they will,
and they kind of do for the most part, and so that's really what happened. I didn't know what else to do. I felt like I didn't have a choice because I didn't hear back from him. You know, I didn't know what to do. And so kind of just went with the flow. Obviously, I went back to Montana where, you know, comfortability is the thing, and, you know, just to feel better. And that's what I did. And so even me going back to Montana wasn't the reason we stopped filming, or I wasn't with him. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. That's really the whole story. And you guys can choose to believe me or not. I'm not even going to be the messy person and put the text on the screen or do anything bad, because it's been too much time at this point. The past is the past. It is what it is. Whatever happened, happened. And you guys, like I say, you can choose to believe it or not. What I just told you is 100% true, and this is for the viewers. Like I said, this is my truth, and this is what happened, and that's really it, man. I hope you guys understand it. I hope you guys continue to support me regardless of what had happened and why I'm making this video so late, or you know, if this is the reason people stop supporting me now at this point, or people start supporting me, you know, vice versa.
Honey,
you know, I'm grateful for everything.
Your supporters gonna come. Your real true supporters
gonna be there.
They gonna stick. Don't worry about the people that fall off. The people that fall off don't even matter.
They ain't supposed
worry
to be
about the ones that stick. Whether they come now, they come tomorrow, next week, or whether they was there a year ago. You got to worry about the ones.
And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen,
you know
after this video. I don't know how people are going to respond, but that's pretty much it. Thank you guys
for watching.
How
people gonna respond.
I'm assuming a lot of people are watching this video. And it's a little nervous. I don't know how many people are going to see this, but thank you. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm really close to 20K subs. I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad I feel like I can put this out there and move past it, and, you know, kind of continue focusing on the next thing in the future, and that's that. So like the video, subscribe, comment your thoughts. I'm gonna read through these comments, man. You guys can say whatever you want at this point. For the people that are just being trolls and saying insane things, especially S. Garza, I believe your name is, you're done, buddy. If there's a way to block somebody, you're out. You're gonna have to make a new account if you want to keep leaving these insane comments, dog. I don't know why you have some weird problem with me, but you gotta stop, man. Like, it's actually crazy. I don't understand. Two different theories. It's either one or the other, bro. Which one is it? So for anybody, especially that person who had these other thoughts, you guys are wrong, man. Everything I was reading was just wrong. To the people who were like, here for me no matter what, thank you guys. I see you as well. Trust me, I see you guys as well. And that's it. So I feel good getting that off my chest. I feel good. So I think that's it. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate DuB for everything that we did, and I'm grateful for everything I learned and for everything that I got introduced to and things like that. And that's it. I'm not really sure how to end this video, so everything that you want to know is down below in the description. So follow me on everything. I think I'm gonna, and that's it, man. Yeah, that's it. Peace.
I'll tell you how they gonna act. They gonna send a clip to DuB and they gonna misconstrue it. They gonna be messy. Okay? They gonna try to cause conflict because everybody on YouTube love conflict. The world these days love conflict. That's usually how, when it's like, and this is not even beef between them. But sometimes when you have situations like this, the fans watching usually are the ones to make it blow up.
Yeah.
They usually the ones to make it blow up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll take a small clip that can be misconstrued in any kind of way, and then they'll go and send it to this person, da-da-da-da. That's usually how it go, man.
But I would hope that if somebody did that DuB would have enough sense to just go watch the whole video.
Yeah.
And also that he would not interpret it in a bad way. Because some people can watch a video, and even though he didn't, like,
he didn't bash him at all.
Feel like he didn't bash.
He didn't.
But there are some people that can take it and be like, oh,
they can watch this with
he was trying to make him look bad. Blah,
they
blah,
can
blah.
watch this with a whatever type of heart.
Right.
And it's automatically it's gonna sound more harsh than what he's saying it. They probably gonna hear stuff that they ain't. Watch it with a clean heart, bro. You gotta watch it with clean ears, a clean heart. Don't watch it when you mad at somebody else. Like, you literally have to watch it with understanding.
Right. Exactly.
But I don't know, man. Hopefully this stays clean. Hopefully, ain't no video made back, because I don't feel like there is a reason to make a video back. Because like I said, he didn't even drop texts and stuff. Most people will drop texts and all of that stuff. But y'all, man, make sure y'all go subscribe to Skylar. You feel me? I don't really know what type of videos and stuff he's dropping, but we're going to keep a lookout on Skylar. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We're going to catch y'all in the next one. We out.